Hello, sports fans. Al Dupuy of Draft Day Report and Brian Allee-Walsh, NOLAsports.com. Al, we've completed the second day of the draft, the third round. The Saints had picks 72 and 88 in the third round. Let's talk about the 72nd pick. Inside linebacker Martez Wilson from Illinois. Just give us a brief synopsis of what this guy brings to the table, what the Saints are looking for.
Well, he's got a lot of length. He's a big guy. He had surgery, disc surgery on his neck, and that may be the reason that he lasted until the third round. I had him rated as the 32nd player on the board and the first inside linebacker. So he's got a lot of size. He's got good speed. I think he can play special teams, and he made a lot of tackles when he did come back, 112 tackles his first year back after the surgery. He had 4 sacks that year, so he was very productive, and I think that he'll probably start out on special teams, but with his size and his speed, I think he'll work his way in to a Sam linebacker spot. I think that Sean said even though he was listed on by most as an inside linebacker, I think he's versatile enough to play the Sam linebacker spot. So looks like a pretty good pick where they took him.
Yeah, and also he thought he could get some speed off the edge, put some pass rush pressure on the quarterback as well, huh?
Yeah, he did say that. He thinks that he can rush the passer and play the run. So I think that with his size and speed, somebody I think asked him if he reminds him of Scott Fujita, and with his size he does a little bit. You know, I think that he can probably play the run and rush the passer as well.
Well, you know, I don't know if our listeners and viewers can hear the fireworks in the background. I'm not sure if that's in honor of the 2 picks in the third round by the Saints, or if the Zephyrs just scored a run over in Zephyr Park. But I don't know if you can hear it, sports fans, but there's a lot of action going on out here at Saints camp. All right, Al, thank you so much on that report. We're going to bring in another colleague of ours from SportsNola.com, the rich and famous Rene Nadeau. Rene, now the Saints went to the 88th pick now. They scoot back 16, and they take who? At 88.
Johnny Patrick from Louisville, a cornerback. A guy that was rated probably somewhere in the top 12, 15 cornerbacks country nationwide. He's not overly fast, probably a 4.55 guy, 5'11", 190. I think they looked at him as a special teams player more than anything. Keep in mind that there'll be a turnover in cornerback. No assurances that Randall Gay will be back. He was hurt last year, so he may be filling the role that Randall Gay filled for the Saints last year. Johnny Patrick, good short distance, good anticipation, good feet in short distance. Again, not overly fast, but pretty good anticipation. At times, he'll be caught peeking in the backfield, but he'll learn to he'll fix that under Greg Williams' watch. But it's a solid pick. It's a solid pick, and I think someone more for special teams need right now than anything else.
Yeah, I think when it gets to this point of the draft, and again, he was 88 out of a possible 97 through the first 3 rounds, is you start looking for depth. And at cornerback, there's a spot that I think, like running back, you can never have enough good players at that position because of the risk of injury and everything like that.
And keep in mind, too, Brian, as you know, there are no 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks right now. So this may be one of those picks that they would have served with a 4th, or 5th, or 6th round. So, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. They may trade one of next year's picks and get a 4th, or 5th, or 6th round pick. But if that doesn't happen, this will serve in someone they may have picked in those rounds that would serve as special teams.
I think to sum up the 2 picks in this third round, they're pedestrian on paper. You know, they don't bring a lot of bang. You don't seem to get a lot of bang for your buck, a lot of sex appeal like we did in the first 2 picks with Cameron Jordan out of California, the defensive end, and then running back Mark Ingram. But who knows? These are the kind of picks that one day pan out and make these guys look like genius. So, for Al Dupuy of Draft Day Report, SportsNola.com. For Rene Nadeau, SportsNola.com, WFAN, and elsewhere. And for Brian Allee-Walsh, SportsNola.com, we bid you a fond adieu.
You find a what?